Twist on a beat.
Es paranoia. Dear Diana. They told me, get money, homie, get money. Laugh when I was broke, I was a joke, it wasn't funny. Throw me on the streets, I hit the ground running. Think I ain't shit, better check your plumbing. Knew the shit was coming. Soon as T.I. hit the floor, I know the check is coming. Put me on the track and now I'll explode. Look like no money, bank account got all them hoes. Took me out the pen, so it's back into the past. The best to ever do it off of Hillsborough Ave. The movement from your mouth going nowhere fast. Still I get crashed, no airbag. Ask how I'm living, I say living in the lab. Been a hot boy, minus all them soldier ass. I walk into a restaurant, don't nobody laugh. I come around the hood and shit that don't nobody have. About to spaz out, haters shut your fat mouth. Tell your chick suck my dick, she like damn what's that about? Come on baby, we all got issues. Soon as you admit them, they try using them against you. It's all good, I'm too cool to sweat y'all. Life's so amazing, hard not to get lost. Step in my shoes or walk down my hall. Couldn't fuck my chick with your dick in my drawers. Still wouldn't put anything past. That's why I stay strapped like 44 Mac. Back in plans, case anything happen. A real man has a bank account for all his action. Said some shit just then. Can open up trust funds, but can't trust your own friends. I ain't got to squat the family jewels to drop a gem. Like I ain't got a front to say Chico could get it in. Mommy says she love me, but I just don't know. Telling all about the money when they just so broke. Go 100 miles and running, but they just so slow. Cause you just so dope. All I really know is the hustle. 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 It's the hustle. Ella me dice que me quiere, no hace nada. Ella me dice que me quiere, no hace nada. Ella me dice que me quiere, no hace nada. Ella me dice que me quiere, no hace nada. Es paranoia. Dollar bill, boy, you ain't getting that cent. Time is money, baby, look how much that I spent. On the clock, the only time to find Vince. Less your money like the letters in the fine print. The way I'm finna cram it, calling me a minute man. But check the business plan, slap him with my business hand. Hitting all this cash, counting all them dividends. Money over bitches, so you do the long division there. I need a couple racks an hour. Times up by 24 like Jack Bauer. Don't compare me to all of these rap cowards. They told me make it rain, I give your girl a golden shower. Getting all these riches on the way with the chickens, but I ain't tripping, I'm a fishing. Salt Bay in the kitchen, it's so delicious. Palm me itching when I come for them digits. I'll make 100 in a row, so phenomenal. Mommy says she love me, but I just don't know. Telling all about the money when they just so broke. Go 100 miles and running, but they just so slow. Cause you just so dope. All I really know is the hustle. 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 It's the hustle. Ella me dice que me quiere, no hace nada. Ella me dice que me quiere, no hace nada. Ella me dice que me quiere, no hace nada. Ella me dice que me quiere, no hace nada.
Blackmarket.tv. It's another Tuesday. What's good with y'all out there?
Man, what's the moment of silence for?
Got to clip that up, bro. It's Tuesday night, bitches. What's good with you, Solo?
None, son. I thought we had a moment of silence anytime you was before. I was, you know what I'm saying? I would put my head down and all that, son. You want to come out spicy, calling people names and all that. With the, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on, but all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Tune to everybody on this good Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're ugly, you're not ugly. Some of y'all, most of y'all are ugly today, but I'm going to let that slide because today is today and tomorrow will be tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow will be a lot better than today. You know what I'm saying? As far as today, as far as I'm looking, y'all looking kind of ugly right now. And I'm going to have a moment of silence for that. All right, cool. So now.
Here we go. I had to give you a bomb after the silence. I don't know why.
No, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But let's go with you, though. I'm chilling, man. Everything blessed. Can't complain. I'm here.
I'm chilling.
I'm kicking. You know what I'm saying? My phone's still on. My car payment went in, so we Gucci.
That means you can make the drive now. You can finish up your album. Yeah.
Oh, you taking shots?
No, I'm not taking shots. I'm just saying we're working. I'm just saying we're working.
That was a heavy shot. That's cool. Cool. I respect it.
I got the homie Vince Serrano in the building today.
Shout out to Vince Serrano. You know what I'm saying? Got to chop it up with the homie for a little bit prior to that.
I had to give him some claps. My bad. He said he's on mute. My bad. I muted him.
Is you showing that situation before you even introduced the man like that. So that's. I know you're disrespectful when you get out of hand. So you get out of hand sometimes.
You see what I got to deal with, bro?
I see it. Solo about that.
Your Cubans are mad disrespectful, son. I'm gonna let that slide. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let that be.
Only half Cuban, so only half disrespectful.
It ain't my fault. They wilding over there, son. Don't blame me for all that. You know what I mean? You got some respect in America. You heard?
That's real. I appreciate the love, though, man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate the invite, for real, for real.
Man, I appreciate you sliding through. We got some things to talk about. I know you got an event to talk about. We got a whole journey to talk about of yours. First time having you on here, so hopefully you like the vibes. You know,
love it, man.
We opened it up with your video.
Yo, thank you. I was just telling you backstage, like, yo, I appreciate you opening. I haven't heard that song, and that's the song that a lot of people are requesting. You know, that's one of the songs that, you know, it got on. I got a licensing deal. You know, I made that song before it was even popping, and it was like real estate. It ended up writing a check like 5 years later, so it's crazy.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. 5 years later, Solo.
It's crazy.
We're going to have to find your...
I was about to say, because my man, he don't even fit in his swole. He don't even fit in the picture barely, you know what I'm saying? that you know what I mean? That video look like a little oldie, you know what I'm saying? Goodie, but an oldie, you know what I mean? Man got hair now. You know what I mean? He swole McGuo. You know what I'm saying?
I have been in the gym.
Yeah.
Shout out to my trainer.
And you in there. You know what I'm saying?
I was in there today.
I probably seen you on the Planet Fitness app. That's probably where I recognize you from. It's like some advice or something in there. I feel you, son.
I'm not gonna lie. No offense to anybody who go to Planet Fitness, but I used to have that gym membership, and that was the biggest I ever been. Like fat. I call it a fat tax, bro, because we were just paying it.
Oh,
you know what? I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? They had to curse them out because I walked in there, right? Boom. And I'm on my journey too. You know what I'm saying? I walked in there and they got Dunkin' Donuts at the front desk. I don't know, how disrespectful can y'all be? You know what I'm saying? But then it hit me like if they don't keep these people big, they're not gonna keep the memberships open.
That's what it is.
So I had to respect it. At the same time, I had to let them know how I felt. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. Big facts.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to my trainer. I got a good trainer, man. His name is Julian Hampton. Go follow him at Just Julian. Don't forget the H. I have to plug him because my dog is not just a trainer, man. He's a good friend, man. And I've been working with him for 2 years, going on 3 years now, and definitely can see the results, man.
Oh, I got to see some results. I've been slacking. I got to get back in the gym.
Well, that's your problem. My man be in there at 2 o'clock in the morning when there ain't nobody in there. You know what I'm saying? And then he want to take a quick selfie real quick, act like he doing something. You know what I mean? That's all right. We'll talk about that later. You heard?
Listen, I be putting in work, but I do be going at 2 in the morning, like 1, 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
It be that. I'm a night owl, bro.
How the hell you lift at 2 in the morning?
If it's gym work, cool, but
what are you lifting at 2 in the morning, though?
Just like a regular workout. 2 in the morning is like 8 o'clock at night for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm up late, but I wait. That's just my days.
Yeah.
It's 3, 4 o'clock for me.
I can't go that late because then the adrenaline, I stay up. I can't go to sleep.
Yeah. No, it mellows me out.
Yeah,
mellows me out.
You get tired.
Take a shower. Yeah. Sleep like a baby. Shout out J Mecca in the chat. Shout out Moses Vega in the chat.
Shout out Mecca. Shout out Vega. Appreciate y'all stepping in. You know what I'm saying? And for y'all that don't have the app, download the app. Get it on the Roku. You know what I'm saying? Blackmarker.tv. Get on there. YouTube, Facebook, all that. It's very cheap to subscribe. Free trial for a minute. I don't know what else you want from our lives. We're literally eating ramen noodles right now, so y'all can subscribe and all that. So stop hating. And I ain't talking about the upscale ramen noodle. I ain't talking about the pho and all that. I'm talking about the ramen noodle, the gritty joints.
The bag joints. They don't
The
even come
jail
in.
joints. You know what I'm saying? The one that say don't eat it because it'll mess up your brain.
That's the ones they put the hot water in. 42 Doug right now is complaining about them ramens that they don't even give them a microwave to heat them up. They heat them up.
Son,
They
yo,
using hot shot,
when y'all be
shower
making,
water.
Yeah.
I be seeing some jailhouse joints, and I be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, son. I just want to stop by just to taste the joint.
Yeah, we used to do our thing, man. I'm not gonna lie. We used to have to open up the thing, make sure the bottom of the bag's not cracked.
Yeah.
And then use the hot water from the sink, man, to heat it up. Fold it up so that steam stay in there, right?
Science.
Let that shit stay for about 60 seconds, 2 minutes. Pour all the water out. Start goulash time.
Oh, look at
They
that.
don't play, son. They don't play.
Don't take
Beef jerky sticks and all that up in there, son. They don't play, son.
I will tell you this. I haven't had ramen noodles since 2012, though, because I told myself I am not eating this shit when I get out.
I gotta respect it. I gotta respect
Yeah,
it.
that's
I'm saying,
facts. That's facts.
Don't get it twisted, though. I can still throw down.
Yeah.
I gotta respect
On the
it.
ramen,
I gotta
on
respect
the
it.
ramen.
Oh, on the ramen. So you know all the flavors.
I mean, they only had, the beef, they had the chicken, they had the shrimp. That was all that we was
Shrimp.
eating. Yeah, that's all we was eating. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And here comes Master P, and he had to drop his own version of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they wasn't letting that in CFRC. They was not letting that shit go.
Nah, they giving it out at the church food pantry. That's why.
Is that what they doing now? Is it the food
son.
pantry?
With the Snoop Dogg rap snacks, man.
Yo, I had
Yo, y'all for real?
I had a friend of mine who was telling me he was looking for the rap snacks though the other day, man.
Go to the food pantry. Apparently, that's where it's at.
Pick a hood. Just pick a hood, go into the bodega. You find a couple of them joints, man.
We was in Lakeland, man. Them shits was stale. Them shits was there for like 2 years. The expiration date. Habibi did not know.
I don't know if I want to eat that shit. Who was it? Laws? He ate some rap snacks.
No, we went to go shoot a music video, right? Boom. So shot the music video. Mind you,
Shout out Laws.
shout out
Laws.
Laws.
LA.
Yeah, Laws. Yeah,
I did
yeah.
a record
Yeah,
with him.
yeah. Laws is my man, son. We grew up together, went to school together. But we decided to shoot a video, right? So my man decided I'm not even gonna put the blame on him because I can't remember. But I know somebody decided they want to shoot the video at the cemetery, right? You know what I'm saying? So we decided to go to the corner store before we get to the cemetery.
Meek Mill chips, I think it was, right?
He decided to get the Meek Mill rap snacks. I don't know what I got. So we get to the cemetery. I'm not gonna say how he was doing his video section of the shoot, but it was kind of wild style to me. Whatever.
It was pretty fire.
I shot
He was
mine
rapping into a
by
mirror.
the tree. I wasn't trying to talk to no grays or none of that. My man had the mirror and everything. I'm good. Boom. As we about to leave, photo shoot over, my man gets sick, so he can't even drive home.
Hold up, wait a minute.
My man was sick. He was sick. He was sick for a good month or two, and then got to the point to where he called us like, yo, please don't release the video because
He told me to delete the footage.
told him to delete the footage because he didn't want us to put it out because he didn't want them type of spirit vibes and all that. Then he called back and he said that his niece got sick and all that. It was like a whole year worth of let's not do it. And then we finally got him to put it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never deleted the footage.
Laws is definitely on that. He was on that spiritual stuff for sure. The pheromonial stuff. Like
Yeah. J Mecca says sweet chili lemon pepper. The Rick Ross joint is fire.
sweet chili lemon pepper, man.
That sounds like a trip to the toilet, bro.
Big
Nah,
facts.
son.
Rap snacks.
Violence, son.
Jesus. Wow.
Why Ross got everything lemon peppered up though?
He must like lemon pepper.
That
That's a
man,
trademark. That's gotta be a trademark, son.
that man gonna get every kid in the hood.
Everything. I just seen one of his cars he pulled up. It was lemon pepper colors, huh?
You see how hip hop has made it this far? You see that? Hip hop's 50 years old, bro. 50 years old. They got the 50-year-old anniversary. The 50-year anniversary is going on now this year.
We well,
Well, hip hop's old. Stop it. We still got a few years. We're a few years behind hip hop, so we still youngish. Got some time.
you want to believe that? That's on you, bro.
Bro, why are you such a hater, bro?
Fuck y'all me.
I don't like that. I don't like that solo.
I love that. I love that you got them things on the soundboard.
Oh
though.
yeah, all day. I drive
love
him
that
crazy.
shit.
He wants to be able to do that on his side.
Yeah.
He wants to war me.
Solo, you gotta
Don't
get
make me go get. Don't
Rodecaster.
make me go get the no button, son. The same button I got for my dog, the same button I'm gonna pounce on you, son.
You need that easy. But
Hell nah. But yeah, hip hop's 50 years old, bro.
yeah, happy birthday. Happy half a century, hip hop. Keep doing it.
It's crazy because you know, I'm around a lot of these guys that are like Charlie Chase is getting inducted into the National Hip Hop Museum next month, right? So and Solo knows I'm around a lot of these cats from back then. I've hung out with them. We've done different projects together. We've done jams and had these guys out, and it's crazy because it's like looking at the kids who created hip hop and made things happen and really took it worldwide, and then seeing what it is today is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. You gotta enjoy it, man, because it's like, you know, it was renegade back then.
It was, but it was a bunch of kids that didn't know, like they were just having fun doing what they did, and like you hear them talk about it, it's like they didn't even realize what it was until it was already what it was.
It's crazy.
And even then, it took them a few years to really figure out how far it had taken, you know, the whole world. It went around the whole globe. It's one of the biggest art forms in the world, if not the biggest. That's crazy.
To me though, I feel like the culture is still young compared to everything else.
It's very young. Hip hop's very young compared to everything else.
Yeah, like
one of the youngest.
that's what I'm saying. So I don't feel like I do feel that the age part, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like compared to different genres, like it's definitely like it's still got its way to go because it's evolving into so many different things right now. Like I feel like hip hop is just learning to it's just becoming mainstream now. To me, this is just my thoughts, and the reason why I say that is it's being mixed with pop. It's being mixed with so many different genres now that it's there. Like I feel like hip hop was like American football and everything else was like soccer. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just
It's a different analogy.
you know?
Yeah. I feel like hip hop is like where rock was at
Right.
20 years ago. You know what I mean?
I mean, I would look at it to me like you remember like the whole like and maybe this is dating me, but you know, like the Motown days of like the those singing days, right? Those things like
Now we talk about like original Motown, or we talk about like Motown, Philly Motown?
original Motown.
Okay, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? So like when it came out, like it was already out, like Frankie and the Beverlys, all that stuff, like that was out. I feel like it evolved into like the Ushers and the into the, you know, into like the Chris Brown, to what R&B evolved into. And I feel like hip hop is doing that right now. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to evolve into like some new shit that, you know, the inspirations are still there.
There's so many different subgenres of hip hop now. Yeah,
You feel me?
so many things that spawned off.
Yeah, and that's just my thought. I mean, even now, like seeing hip hop, and we talked about it solo, right? We talked about like the music, like the culture in Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, right? Like back in the day when I was living in those places, bro, they was not listening. They was listening to hip hop, but they was not listening to hip hop. Nowadays, people is doing hip hop trap tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I think back in my day when I was there,
reggaeton, bro, Ivy Queen. all that.
we talking about Playero, we talking about Dinois, we talking about Looney, we talking about. But
We were
I
slanging
think
tapes
when
back
hip
then.
hop went wrong, when Spanish introduced themselves, like they looked up to hip hop,
Right.
so they tried to mimic it. I remember when I don't know, I can't remember what. I don't know if it was Denoise or what, that Wu-Tang Clan took offense to their way of.
Because they were mixing in, I think, some of the beats.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same thing we do out here. Mixtapes, the same thing. Mixtapes take other people's beats, blah, and they took very offensive to that, to the point that they were breaking Denoise records on stage and all that. You know what I'm saying? And see that evolve from there to now, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because even back then when they had the Guerreros tape, to where it was like a mixture of hip hop mixed with the reggaeton artists.
The Boricua Guerrero.
Boricua Guerrero.
See, I was in Puerto Rico when that came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
That's
really,
all I heard for that summer.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. So to see that
I hear
evolve from
nothing
there
else.
to now, to how bad reggaeton was dying. how bad it wasn't really. It was like repetitive, and to see them just take trap to that level and bring it back, because even though trap and reggaeton ain't the same, by them implementing the trap version gave reggaeton a boost.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? By Nicky Jam and other artists performing their old joints in other Latin America countries, Colombia, Ecuador, opened the door for Latin America to be involved now. Because now remember, reggaeton is like come out straight out of Puerto Rico, right?
Big facts.
And then the Dominican, and then that whole involvement,
Dembow.
but it kind of stood there.
Right.
So now when Nicky Jam became broke from being a knucklehead, moved to Colombia, and he started to implement that over there, and they would tell him, I don't want you to sing no new joints. I need all the old joints. And he went on a limb and he performed one of his new joints without permission, and that took over the whole Latin America. Now to see these artists from Latin America, so now it's not just Puerto Rico, now it's the whole Latin America as a whole. So when they see like artists like Bad Bunny or I don't know, any of these new artists, like their numbers are so high, and it's America, yes, but it's Latin America that's literally like pushing all of that.
Bro, I want to take it a little bit further with that, because somebody who's in my tape deck right now who, you know, I feel is like one of my peers, Eladio Carrion, right?
Oh man, bro, that dude.
Yo, he's opening up even more doors, because he got records with Future. He got records with Wayne. He about to literally tomorrow, Eladio Carrion is gonna drop his record with 50 Cent. The video.
That record was hard.
And that record's crazy. He even showed the inspiration of how 50 inspired him when he was rapping on that flow. Yeah. So to hear now we on the same, like, bro, we on the same tracks as these cats, bro.
Yeah, same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? And to see like you know, obviously, you know, Latin America is wild style with violence and stuff like that, but a lot of these kids are taking their focus away from that and focusing on, you know what I'm saying, rapping. Kind of same thing what happened here a couple years back, to where everybody, you know, follow the Dirks and the Waynes and you know, stay in school though, you know what I mean, stay in school, but it kind of detoured them from the violence and the stupidity, you know what I'm saying, and bring more energy. Yeah. You know what I mean, towards music and stuff like that. And that's pretty dope. To see it evolve from then to now is amazing.
I mean, it's an inspiration to me, because and EG, maybe you could see this, man. Like, I'm doing a fusion of English and Spanish with a representation of an American, right? We talked about it, how when I went to Puerto Rico, the first thing they told me was I wasn't Puerto Rican.
Puerto Ricans always tell you you're not Puerto Rican.
You know, and when I went to DR, they embraced me, but now I'm doing a fusion, and it makes me feel like, okay, the doors are opening up for that type of representation. That's not. I always tell myself I'm the 6'9", if 6'9" didn't go to jail, or if 6'9" didn't snitch. If 6'9" didn't snitch, that's who I be, because, you know. And the reason why I say that, not saying I'm not with the colorful hair and shit like that, but like,
I was about to ask. I was like, we're gonna color it up.
Nah. I mean, I may do a little bit of the tips on the dress, but what I'm saying is, like, even now, like, he's versatile enough to be able to do English and Spanish music. You know,
he's doing Spanish. I actually like his Spanish stuff better than his English stuff.
You see, so it's like there's more of that representation. That's a little bit more. They're a little bit more open because they've been introduced to it. You know, reggaeton is crossing over to American, and now American is crossing over to that side. So
right. It bothers me to say that, Solo. You know, it just bothered me to say that I like his Spanish stuff better than his English stuff.
Why?
Because he actually sounded songwriting is better.
I feel like I like it more because it's more realistic. Because when he was hollering that, yo, I will get you with the dope, all that, right? You just knew that was not him. You know what I'm saying? But it was bumping.
Yeah.
The kid has a good heart, man. The kid has a good heart. It don't matter where he go. He blessed these kids. He's blessed the family members.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? He has no common sense sometimes, B. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing about it is that I gotta say is this, right? And this is my opinion. And the thing about it is that I gotta say is this, right? And this is my opinion. Everybody can feel the way they want to feel. This is just how I did it, right? Because I went through the same kind of situation. Not no gang shit. I did my own shit, and I could have brought down, you know, a whole empire, but I took mine to the face, you know what I'm saying? And I had to live that. And, you know, that messed up my career. You know, in 2008, I had a deal to go be signed over there in Germany, and I got it when I was on bond. You feel me? And because I wouldn't cooperate, they threw the book at me. And so, bro, I used to be running around Tampa with billboards with my face on it, rolling around. And you know, we was hitting the internet before the internet, like those email blasts. We had them.
That before or after the locked up?
That was after that was before. That was before the locked up.
That's twice. That's twice, B.
We gotta talk about it, bro. That we getting there.
We talking about it yet. How you gonna bring it up?
We're journeying to that location.
Yeah, it was before that, man. And because I was in the streets, you know. And so when I sit back and I think about those things, right? You look at it and you're like, yo, my life could have been different. But I do say this. This is why I do think music and the streets, you can't mix the two, right? And we have too much of an entertainment span, right? That we want to be able to believe that shit is able to be intertwined. You want to believe that these people is real. You want to believe that this stuff is going on. And when it is real, right, it never turns out good. Look at 6ix9ine. Look at King Von. Look at Pop Smoke. Look at Casanova. You know what I'm saying? Look at K Flop. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these drill rappers that's going. Chef G just got picked up, like and Sleepy Hollow today. You know, indictments, all these shit. So I look at it as like we as a community, as hip hop, right? We tend to believe that this stuff is real, and we really got to stop thinking that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree because a lot of it's not real. Though I will say that these young bucks, they're blurring the lines. So like the drill scene is very much, even in the music, they're talking about real life scenarios. Real life weapons they're using, real addresses, names. That's how they got hit with Rico just recently.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Is like, okay, like these kids, they're
blurring the lines.
That is actually real, and it's not ending up good.
No, at all. They're not lasting very long.
Yeah, so like,
may there be peace and love and perfection.
The meek shall inherit the earth. The meek shall inherit the earth. Yeah, save me, Heavenly Father. School of Hard Knocks is my alma mater. Raised without a pop, but when I got popped, it was a high caliber. As if my childhood wasn't wild enough. Forced into a lifestyle of trauma. Heard the screaming from demons fighting my mama. Then the smell of marijuana. The block wasn't Wakanda. The atmosphere was demonic. I sat in fear, fully conscious, trying to process all this violence. Started making a god out of my talent. Now this talent gonna deliver me from misery, I promise. But that promise wasn't honest. That was capped. That was my problem. My vision was impaired. No wisdom. I needed guidance in asylum. Needed to learn humility even in private. And circumcise my heart because I'm dangerous without it. Don't feel sad for the lost sheep. He ain't done with us. One thing about America, it humbled us. Yeah. The meek shall inherit the earth. The meek shall inherit the earth. Humble and meek. Something that we cannot be if we gon' keep on running the street. Running the street. Yeah, blessed Almighty, Father and friend of Abraham. When I'm lost, your spirit showed me the way again. Drawing water for us from a rock in the valley. Paper used to flow from selling rock in the alley. Had to shake familiar spirits trying to be around me. Trying to regain the zeal I had when you first found me. Marine spirits in my dream trying to come and drown me. Squaring up in the spirit when drama all around me. Want me back paranoid, fearing to go to county. Enduring temptation, cause when it's done, you crown me. People don't know my struggle, they don't know how I feel. Don't know the trauma that come with being someone they trying to kill. Finding comfort in the fact that I know that I'm sealed. Seeing the fruit all in my life, that's how I know it's real. Dealing with repressed anger is how we rebuild. Being delivered from fallen spirits is time to heal.
The meek shall inherit the earth. The meek shall inherit the earth. Humble and meek, something that we cannot be if we gon' keep on running the street. Running the street. Humble and meek, something that we cannot be if we gon' keep on running the street. Wickedness ran in my family tree till it ran in the